Good morning. Happy Sunday. Today is February 9th, and we are starting lesson number 7, the problem of evil. We're in the lesson quarterly, God's love and justice. Today's title is How Long, O Lord? The problem of evil is voiced not only in contemporary context, but also in Scripture itself. We have several Bible verses here. Read Job 30:26. But when I looked for good, evil came to me. And when I waited for light, then came darkness. And then Jeremiah 12:1. Righteous are you, O Lord, when I plead with you. Yet let me talk with you about your judgments. Why does the way of the wicked prosper? Why are those happy who deal so treacherously? The next one is Jeremiah 13:22. There it is. And if you say in your heart, why have these things come upon me? For the greatness of your iniquity, your skirts have been uncovered, your heels made bare. Excuse me. Malachi 2:17. You have wearied the Lord with your words, yet you say, in what way have we wearied him? In that you say, everyone who does evil is good in the sight of the Lord, and he delights in them. Or, where is the God of justice? And Psalms 10:1. Why do you stand afar off, O Lord? Why do you hide in times of trouble? How do these texts bring the problem of evil to the forefront of human experience? Well, they're all asking God pretty much the same thing. Why does evil prosper? And people are asking the same thing today, just like in different words. If there's love in God, why is there evil? These texts raise many questions that are still with us today. Why does it seem as though the wicked prosper and those who do evil benefit from their evil? Perhaps not always, but still often enough. Why do the righteous suffer so much? Where is God when evil occurs? Why does God sometimes appear to be far from us, even hidden? Whatever we say about these questions and the problems of evil, more generally, we should be sure not to trivialize evil. We should not try to resolve the problem by downplaying the kind or amount of evil in the world. Evil is very bad, and God hates it even more than we do. Thus, we might join in the cry that rings throughout Scripture in response to the many evils and injustices in the world. How long, O Lord? Read Matthew 27:46. And about the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani? That is, my God, why have you forsaken me? And that was a quote from the Old Testament, actually. How do you understand these words of Jesus? Well, it sounds like he's despairing, but that was a quote from the Old Testament. He was bringing people's attention to the quote. What do they convey about how evil touched God in the most striking of ways? Well, he had to send his son down here to die for us. That's pretty evil. On the cross, Jesus himself voiced the question, my God, why have you forsaken me? Here, especially, we see that God himself is touched by evil, an amazing truth powerfully highlighted in the suffering and death of Christ on the cross, where all the evil of the world fell upon him. But even here, there is hope. What Christ did on the cross defeated the source of evil, Satan, and will eventually undo evil entirely. Jesus quoted those words from Psalm 22:1, and the rest of the psalm ends in triumph. Discussion question. On the cross, Jesus looked forward to a hope that at the time he could not see. How can we draw comfort from his experience when we too cannot see the hope before us? Because the promise of God, he's not going to leave us behind. He's not going to forget us. So yeah, have a nice weekend. Thank you for watching.